I used my dad's soldering iron for a good 20, 25 years. It wasn't the best soldering iron, but, you know, back in the day, they made things better quality. I'm not a big solderer. I don't use it that often, but when I needed it, it was handy and it was quite dependable. So it died a couple of years ago. I purchased this cheap little model off of Amazon. I think the whole kit came was $20. Build quality sucks. It's cheap. It has a little temperature dial, which doesn't really work. And I don't know, wired soldering irons in me don't mix. I went through the wire, I think 2-3 times. I had to patch it up, so wasn't happy with the way this was working. Luckily, Lexivon sent me this butane soldering iron, wireless. It's the LX770 model. Tank, adjustable flame, anti-flaring, pro grade, 125 watt equivalent. So this was 60 watts. Electronic instant ignition system, up to 75 minutes runtime per filling. Butane gas capacity, 1/3 of an ounce. Pre-tested for leakage and ignition capability and meets the US CPSC child resistant standard. So it has a working temperature of 1250 degrees Celsius, plus or minus 50 degrees. That's about 2280 degrees Fahrenheit for naked flame welding. For soldering, it goes up to 500 degrees Celsius. This one went up to 450, supposedly. It never did. It just went round and round dial. So anyways, and there's hot air shrinking, working temperature 500 degrees. Butane gas not included. A few attempts may be required to ignite it in the first use. Excuse me. And read the instructions for using this toolkit. So naked flame welding, I guess when you want to loosen some rusted bolts, if you want to do some plastic welding. I do have a little mini torch here, which I use for those purposes. So don't know if I'll use that for this purposes, but we'll see. Hot air shrinking, again, I use a heat gun, but if I'm out at the car and fixing a wire that snapped off the battery, which happens once in a while, this would be handy for shrinking the heat shrink tubes. So that's handy, and the soldering. So let's open this up. I haven't opened it yet. Sorry, I got a bug in my throat. Where's my knives? Now, as per usual, I didn't pay for this. I was sent this for testing purposes. I am going to be impartial. I'll give the good and bad. I would like to test the performance, the features, the build quality, and the user friendliness. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So here's the instructions. Everything that comes with it. I didn't mention the tips that it comes with: hot blower, heat catalyst, hot knife, standard tip, 3mm diagonal tip, 3.5mm chisel tip, deflector, and a couple of wrenches. So let's open this up. It's the first time I'm looking at it. It comes with a nice case. That's a little sponge there for cleaning the tip. You just add some water there, I'm assuming. And here are the tips. And it comes with some solder. Now, I don't know if this is pre-flex solder or not. We shall find out. This, I assume, goes here. It says read the instructions, but, you know, I never do. Okay. This is a cap. Let's read the instructions here. Okay. Let us... interesting. have to press down for the heat to go. It's supposed to heat up in 30 seconds, which is beats the 5 minutes this one took. I'm going to take a quick read. I won't film this part. Refined. Flame lock button. Flame control slider. The tank, the fuel tank, and the valve. This is a protective cap. 7 8mm wrenches. Sponge and tray, solder wire, and then you got the tips. So, should be as simple as this. It's full. Let's give it a few minutes. The LX770 is equipped with a safety mechanism intended to protect against unintended ignition. To ignite, turn the flame control slider to the minimum position. So we move that to this minimum. Grasp the torch body, placing your thumb on the safety lock. So you just press there. And use your thumb to rotate the safety lock upward, which we did, up, and push back. Observe the flame guard, see if the glow of the flame is visible. Also listen to the sound of the flame. If there is no flame glow and the sound is of escaping gas, then release the trigger and repeat B and C. Once the torch is ignited, you can hold the trigger to maintain the flame. Okay. Or you can lock it. Okay, so you can either, I'm gonna give it 3 minutes. So this will ignite it. This will keep the flame on. If you want to lock it on, you would flip this, the lock button, to the on position, and it keeps it on. To shut off, I mean, that would be easy peasy to shut off, right? Just do the opposite. Okay, so let's give it a shot. So that's how you put it on, first of all. So, and then the tips go on it. Okay, now I get it. Sorry, guys. I should have read the instructions. Okay, there we go. I forgot to put this tip on. Okay, it's hot. Okay, let me take this off. Okay. So it's on. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so now it's on. I got the lock on. You can see the glow. Can you see the glow? This is really nice, guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's wireless and it's just wonderful. And that turns it off. Turn it on. Lock it. Now it's on. Just flip the switch off. It goes off. You know what? Let's go up. This is on low. Hold on. Now it's on high. Oh, I had it on low and it took 20 seconds to melt. So this is going to be at 5. Oh, guys. I mean, I'm not going to weld it. I mean, I'm not going to practice soldering with this. You don't need to. Oh my gosh. So nice. So nice. Season to tip. The only problem is when you want to go to the hot air, you use this one right here. Or you just kind of just flip it on. Now I know it's going to be hot, so so like that. So you would take the tip off. No.
Oh, this is gonna be hot, right? Hot. Yeah, you know it's hot. Yow. So you go like this for the heat shrink. It's the deflector. Heat catalyst. You add the heat catalyst and then you add the tips afterwards. Oh, so nice. The build is nice. This is an A++, folks. Where's the hot air blower? So the blower is this one. Should we try soldering? Right. So my criteria, performance, we're going to test that now. The features, the build quality, the user experience, and the value. User experience so far has been fantastic. The value, this is like $50, less than $50 on Amazon. I'll provide the link in the description. Build quality, 5 stars. User experience, 5 stars. You got 150 watts. 150 watts, how many watts did it say? 125 watts, which is double the wattage of this cheap piece of crap. Features, I mean, you've got a torch, hot air, you've got welding, and the performance, which you know is going to be fine, but let's test it out anyway. So is this pre-soldered, is this solder pre-fluxed? So let's turn it on, lock it. Let's put up to medium heat. Oh, wrong tip, sorry, hold on. I don't need to tighten this. Okay, turn on, lock it. We have it on medium. So is this pre-flexed? Look how fast it starts too, right? That's just fantastic. No. Not pre-flexed solder. So let's get some flex on it. Getting good at this. I have to say, Lexivon, very happy with this. I mean, this feels like it's an artist's tool. It's a pen that you're using. It's not one of these things with a wire attached. Oh, it's just wonderful. The downside here, the only downside that I see, I don't have any complaints. They gave a case that they want you to use. I mean, I may use this. No, I won't use this. It's plastic. I mean, the tip gets super hot, obviously, right? You can't use this and put it away. So I'm going to be making a little stand, something like this, but I'll probably store it like this. I like this little solder dispenser, and I have a little, some wire there to clean the tip and a little drawer. So I'm going to remake one of these in a future video. I want to give a quick little demonstration or a quick little review of this. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. You're holding metal. Don't think I'll use the torch. I mean, I have this. I might, right? I mean, if I have it here, just quick use, turn it on. It's just as fast to use. Okay, guys. Thanks for the view. Leave your comments below. Thank you, Lexivon, for sending me this. Stay tuned for more videos. Ciao.